Yo, so today's just gonna be a cringy video, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to get views and stuff, but so today what I'm gonna be doing is basically I'm gonna be playing GTA. I'm just gonna be talking about my life and like situations that I had to deal with. So I'm just gonna start doing that. So basically, all the shenanigans, like everybody has shenanigans that happen, like when their life gets bad, of course. We everybody has their moments, of course. So basically, mine started when I was 5. My dad had a really bad temper because his dad, when he grew up, he just didn't have a really good childhood, which later on makes me not have a good childhood either. So basically, what happens is my dad starts to do bad stuff, aka drugs and that, and basically, my biological mom is not able to see me, and this causes me to kind of forget her. And the sad part about that is that I barely got to see her my whole life, which is whatever. I get to see her now, of course, but yeah, it just sucked. But basically, we got kicked out of the apartment that we were living in because of my dad's drug use, and that caused me to have to live in a basement for a while. Which on a 6-year-old or 7-year-old kid, I feel like that would kind of like hurt him mentally. Because you're living in a basement, you have no toilet and everything, and like you're only eating McDonald's, so like you get fat. Uh, Basically after that, wasn't nothing much happened. I guess my dad decided to move because he got a warrant on his back, and since he had a warrant, we moved to Florida, and that's when stuff started to go bad again. We moved in with my aunt and uncle, and I guess it was going fine until my dad started doing drugs again, and it caused my aunt not want us to live there. The thing is, we didn't have enough money to go anywhere else. So what we did was my aunt kicked us out, but she helped us get a home, of course. It was only temporary because we had to pay for the other things like rent, all that. But she got us a solid home, which life was good for me back then. It was fine, I guess. Didn't do much because my dad, of course. But then it started getting bad again. He started taking drugs again, and basically, he started abusing my stepmom. And this was going on for around 4 months, and I turned 9. And my stepmom had enough with, of course, my dad treating her like shit. So, basically, she just left and tell anybody and left. Which it breaks my heart just saying it because, like, I'm 9, you know what I mean? I have no mom, and I have a dad that beats people. So I feel like that put a lot of trauma on me too. I'm kind of alone. And basically, when she left, my dad put his anger on me because my mom wasn't there. So I basically just got hit for anything I did, which sucks, of course. uh, my dad didn't really like go to jobs and stuff, so like he didn't have a spot to work because his record wasn't that good. So this caused him to like not work, which caused me not to have that much food. Like I barely got to eat a night, so that kind of caused some stuff mentally with me, which sad. Of course, my life is pretty kind of sucks. Okay, but everybody's life sucks at one time. You know what I mean? Just gotta, just gotta get over it. But what happens next is he sadly overdoses, and I have to go into foster care, which at first I was okay with that because I didn't know the struggles of foster care. But once I was in it, it was horrible. Like people didn't want me. I was I was alone. I was really alone, which hurt me. I didn't have my family. I didn't have nobody by my side. I couldn't call no one. I was just depressed. I had no one. It was just me and that's all. Uh, and basically what happens is my biological mom that I haven't met from the beginning of the story is that my biological mom wanted to see me and went to go get through all this custody and that stuff. I don't want to get into detail, but basically she had to go through a lot of work to basically just get custody of me. She was doing good for a solid half of a year, but she started hanging out with these dudes. We were living at a hotel at the time, and she really was trying to get a job, so she met these dudes randomly, right? And uh turns out that they were like fraud scammers. So like they asked people for work and they didn't finish the work, but they still got paid. So it wasn't really a real good job, which could have got them arrested, and I did not know that. Uh, at this time, I am 11. Kind of skipped the story there, but basically, my mom's working for these dudes, and we get kicked out of the hotel that we are in because my mom does not have a good job that pays good. So we lose our hotel and have to sleep in a car for 5 days, which sucks. Because you're sleeping in a car, it's limited space, you know what I mean? No bathroom, that sucks again. Which puts more trauma on me because I'm still 11. I'm young. But yeah, we find another hotel, which it's a pretty solid space, I guess. But my mom ends up talking to this one guy, Jimmy, his name is. And basically, it used to be only me and her forever, you know what I mean? It's like that, like a weird thing you say to each other. It's kind of like me and you forever. But, basically, that turned into her and him. She kind of just left me out, and like I was just every day while I was in the hotel, she was just talking to him, and I was just lonely. I didn't have anybody. Plus, this is when I didn't have a console, so I think she gave me her Nintendo because while we were driving, mine fell off the truck that we were driving in. So basically, I just didn't get attention at all. My mom didn't really care, which was sad on my part. I still had depression, of course, because of the shit that happened to me. But I just kept going, I guess, because I have a mission. I still have a mission just to find my dad. I just want to take care of him like he did me. I'm gonna find out later on if I'm still doing that. I'm still young. I still gotta make my decisions, all that. But basically, back on the story is that Jimmy actually flies out to her to come meet her. But thing is, she just only pays attention to him after that. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of lonely. I know one, you know what I mean? Like, the guys kind of just stick their distance away. They just kind of chill. So I'm alone here. I'm 11-year-old, and I'm no one that kind of gives me attention or anything, which is fine, but that's supposed to happen while you're a kid. So basically, what happened was Jimmy ended up beating my mom. Kind of like hit her, and I was flaming because this happened before and I couldn't protect anyone, so I wanted to protect her, but she didn't let me, of course. And it turns out that my mom hit him on his ribs or something, and he had to go to the hospital, and she ditched me by leaving in a taxi and leaving me all alone with these guys that I didn't really know that much. So that just caused trauma because I'm like, whoa, I'm just all alone here. She wasn't a really good role model. I don't think I would ever want to do that again to myself. But basically, after that, I went to foster care again. And my life just scrambled. I was depressed. I just couldn't do anything. I was just sad all the time because I had no one. Yeah. So basically, after that, I my I was able to go with my aunt and uncle, a different aunt and uncle, right? Uh, so I went with them, and I guess I wanted to say it went well, but it didn't really. Cause all the memories and all the shit that happened to me basically just backfired, and while like I just got angry a lot, cause I had no one to express that with me, and I just felt alone. So I kind of went with my dad's side, and I just hit people, and I just abused people like my dad, cause of my anger. So I like tried out for football and everything, and it helped, but I left because I was just a fat loser, and I couldn't keep up with everybody. So I thought it would be best if I just didn't play, which was a bad decision because if I did play, I probably wouldn't have been this chubby right now. But basically, next thing is I started to learn a little bit. I realized I can't get my way with my anger. So I had to mentally try to change, which I still have trouble on with my anger, but I've done it enough to where I'm pretty fine. So basically, what's next is I died. I just try to be good, but like what happens is I used to let my anger out just there and then, which wasn't good because what happens is you let your anger out then, right? And you're fine later. But you let all your anger out at this one person, and it kind of sucks. What I learned is if you let your anger out, like you gotta keep it in. You gotta ball it up, and then you let it out. That's what I do. which isn't a good strategy, but like that's just how I cope with my anger. So like with my parents I live with now, I lose my game every 2 months because after the anger builds up, I can't do anything. Because my mindset when that happens is I don't care if I lose anything. I could do anything right now. So my mindset just sucks. But that's like every 2 months. Yeah, my mind's kind of messed up from all the stuff that I've seen in the past and everything. For me, I just feel like my body is like a 9-year-old kid inside of a 50-year-old's body, or like a 14-year-old kid, and inside of like I don't know, but yeah, that's basically my story. Uh, I'll probably keep posting, just post random stuff, me gaming that stuff. Uh, yeah. I guess, yeah, I have trouble with sleeping too. Something I'm not good at is sleeping. I'm kind of like my dad here. I like sleeping at in the day, and at night I don't sleep. But yeah, my fault. I'm locking in. Trying to at least. Alright, nice. I got it. But that's probably just the end of the video. If any of y'all watch my video, I appreciate it, and thank you for listening to my story, of course. Uh, may God bless your soul, and I hope whoever would be watching this have a nice night, have a nice day, of course. Thank you, man. Bye.